You're hearing the morning show with Mr. G and Charlie Neal at 1590 WPSL. It's 8:10, and we've got a special guest, Charlie.
Hey, we welcome in this morning Dr. Barry Hummel, Jr., and he's with the Quit Doc Research and Education Foundation on the 1590 Morning Show Live Line. Good morning, Doc.
Good morning, sir. How are you?
Well, we're doing well. We're glad to have you on board, too, and with the Quit Doc Foundation Research and Education Foundation. You've got some big doings going on in Martin County today.
We do. We actually moved into a new office, so we're having a kind of a pseudo meeting, but also an open house at our new office over in Palm City. Hopefully we'll get a bunch of our SWAT students to come out and share their experience with anybody who wants to stop by.
Very good. And tell us a little bit about Quit Doc.
Well, our foundation does tobacco prevention programs throughout the state of Florida. We actually manage the program through the Department of Health in 11 counties. We actually are surrounding you guys. We work in Indian River County, Okeechobee County, and down in Martin County, where we've been since 2008. And we're really a youth prevention program more than anything. We're trying to get the next generation of young people to make a smarter decision on whether or not to use tobacco. I mean, the sad reality is about 85% of new tobacco users start before the age of 18 when it's not even legal. So we're just trying to get those kids to make a better decision.
And how do you go about that?
Well, it's a two-pronged approach, Charlie. We have students working against tobacco programs. We have 11 different clubs in Martin County, and those students actually do a lot of peer-to-peer education, trying to convince their peers that maybe tobacco use isn't a good choice. Those kids also work in a lot of advocacy work. In Martin County, for example, the students have gotten 4 resolutions or ordinances passed over the last year and a half to try to change the way that tobacco is marketed to kids in our community. And now we're trying to, we just took over the programs in Okeechobee and Indian River to try to accomplish the same thing. So it's both peer-to-peer education and also a lot of advocacy to get the policies changed in the communities.
And we're talking to Dr. Barry Hummel with the Quit Doc Research and Education Foundation, opening new headquarters in Palm City. Now, where are the headquarters, Doc?
It's 945 Southwest Martin Downs Boulevard. It's between Map Road and the base of the bridge. It's a little tiny house. It's a very I don't know what's the word I'm looking for, bohemian kind of office for us, which is
okay.
Hopefully going to be a little more fun for the kids.
And you've got a phone number too, right?
I do, but it's a new phone number, and I don't remember it off the top of my head, believe it or not, but I'll refer you to my webpage, which is, we have the foundation webpage is www.qdref.org, and that's the acronym for Quit Doc Research and Education Foundation. And from there, you can link to the contact information for all 11 counties, including the Martin County office.
Okay, Dr. Barry Hummel again with us today, too, and the Quit Doc Foundation, getting young ones not to start. Do you, are tobacco companies, are they still targeting young people? Do you feel they're targeting?
They really do. Yeah, Charlie, they really, really do. And I think that's probably the most important message. A lot of times adults don't realize how they're how the kids are being marketed because it's not designed for us to see. But if you just go into a convenience store and you look at the ways the packages are created now, they look very much like candy packages, especially the newer products, the smokeless products. And the implication there is that they're somehow just as safe as the candy packages that are in the same kind of wrapping. It's no safer. It's equally dangerous. And unfortunately, kids think that it is, and so they're starting these newer products at a younger and younger age. And they flavor the products now with fruit and candy flavored additives to even make it more attractive to kids. So that's really where the industry has taken it. They've lost the right to advertise in a lot of different ways over the years because of older gimmicks like the Joe Camel campaign of the past, and so they've moved into this more kind of deceptive kind of marketing that's on the fringe, and it's really dangerous for our kids.
And we guess we understand that the economics of the smoking habit doesn't seem to weigh on young ones then.
Well, it does. It is very expensive. You know, with a lot of the taxes, the cigarettes that you would buy in a store now might cost $5.79 a pack on average. But there's a lot of loopholes in that, and the newer products don't get taxed at the same rate, so they're a lot less expensive. So it is easier for kids to access it when it's cheaper. So that is a very important issue. A lot of the marketing of the tobacco companies is also to keep the prices low. You'll see a lot of 2-for-1 pricing or buy one, get one free. And so kids can go and actually buy 2 packs for the price of 1 and share them. And so it really, although the cost does impact them, there's lots of ways around that the tobacco companies employ to keep the costs low.
All right, big day for the Quit Doc Research and Education Foundation, Dr. Barry Hummel, and opening up new headquarters in Palm City at the foot of the Palm City Bridge. And what's your timeline today, Doc?
We're starting off at about 3 o'clock with a little
Okay.
meeting, and then it's just going to be open house till about 5:30 p.m.
And everyone's invited too. Dr. Barry Hummel, thanks for being with us on the morning show, and all the best to you.
Thank you very much, sir, and thanks for having me.
Okay, Dr. Barry Hummel with the Quit Doc Research and Education Foundation, new headquarters, Palm City this afternoon, and you're invited to go on by and check it out.